All right, we're sitting here in our BEC office with our General Secretary, Brian Agerbak. Brian, hi, thanks for your time.
Hi.
It's a big week for Badminton Europe. We have a really important event coming up, going to Baku. You're leaving tomorrow. Can you tell us what's going on and why this Congress coming up is important?
Yeah, a lot going on actually. So, of course, there's some official business that we have to do with our annual meeting on Saturday. There's going to be a few elections. We need to have our accounts approved and the budget. So all those formal things that needs to happen. But prior to that, we will have like an informal gathering already on Thursday when all the people arrive. So many of them haven't seen each other for a long time, probably for a year since the last time we met. And it's a chance for people really during the weekend to socialize and network as well. But of course some also formal things again. So we have a forum on Friday, which is an opportunity for us to let's say bring some information across to our members. We're trying to make it quite interactive, so to get a lot back from our members as well in terms of what they expect from us in the coming period. And then not least we have the Awards Gala evening on Saturday evening, which is an opportunity for us to honor the players and the officials and the people working within the sport for the achievements that they did in 2022. So I'm looking forward to that as well. It's going to be kind of the highlight of, let's say, the Congress.
Yeah, the Congress is it's a really big event. As you said, a lot going on, but bringing all the members together. But I think one of the most important things, or one of everybody's also looking forward to, is electing a new Badminton Europe president. We have two candidates, and maybe you can tell something or share something about them and what kind of, do you expect a close race?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, first of all, I try not to involve myself too much in the elections, except for all the administration that goes around the election that needs to be clarified. But true, we have two candidates for the president's election. So it's João Matos from Portugal and Sven Serret from Belgium. And I mean, I have actually no idea if it's going to be close or not close. I think the members will decide next week or this week how that goes. But beyond that election, we also have election for two positions as ordinary board members. We have 5 candidates for those 2 places as well. And we have an election for the BWF vice president. And there we have 3 candidates running for that position as well. So actually a lot of elections, a lot of possibilities, for the members to involve themselves in this democratic process to decide on the leadership for the coming period for Badminton Europe.
It's going to be really interesting to see how this turns out and who will be leading the organization in the next few years. But as you said, not only elections are going on, but also a lot of discussions around badminton worldwide and especially in Europe, obviously, with all the members. What are the things or the main challenges that Badminton Europe is facing at the moment, and what do you expect from those discussions at the weekend?
Yeah, that's of course a very big question. I would say we are right now in a situation where we feel that we are on the other side of COVID, which has been a big struggle for us for a couple of years. We are still let's say affected in Europe a lot by the war that's going on at the moment in Ukraine, which is also taking a lot of attention and besides that, I think we are doing pretty well in terms of our activities, in terms of our championships. So I think actually a lot of good developments are happening within the sport and within badminton in Europe in particular. We are facing the same challenges as always. I mean, on the court we are struggling to keep up with the Asian dominance, but something that is high on the agenda for us and that we are trying to counter as much as we can. Also a topic for the weekend and for the forum. But besides that, we are also touching on some social responsibility with this ROI project that we are doing, and we are also touching on a few other key topics, let's say, that represent the discussions and the priority areas that we have had over the last few years, also in terms of participation, getting more people to play, especially after the COVID pandemic, where we could see a big decrease in numbers of people playing badminton. That's coming back, but we need to reinforce that as well. So a lot of discussions this weekend kind of on the status of European badminton and what do we need to do in the next period, to improve on all parameters.
Yeah, I can already sense an intense and meaningful weekend coming up. One other thing that you already mentioned that's also going to be really exciting is the BEC Awards. kind of looking back on the year 2022 and the achievements of specific players. Why is this an important award thing for Badminton Europe?
Yeah, but I think it's very important sometimes that you kind of step up and that you look a little bit back and say, okay, actually we did pretty well, and there are some people that did extraordinarily well. And that can be on court, it can also be outside court. So we try to honor, a variety of people that are involved in badminton in Europe. Of course, the players are always the more prominent ones, and there's been some amazing achievements. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give anything away here, but there's been some good achievements on the playing field, and that's pretty exciting. But that goes both for pair badminton and for everybody. I think there's been some major achievements this year from European players that is really nice to see. Also from players that maybe haven't won at the highest level previously, and now they are performing at that level as well, which is fantastic. Again, without naming anything, I think it's going to be quite exciting. If you look at the nominees, I think nothing is given, and we'll see on Saturday evening who will finally receive the awards for 2022.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. And maybe one word to the host. We're going to Baku, Azerbaijan this year. I've never been, so I'm really excited to see also some things around the city. What can you say? Like, how did they prepare? Do you think they are well prepared? What can we expect from this perspective?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Baku is a beautiful capital. It's a very nice place to be. I was lucky enough to be there for the first European Games in 2015. So I have experience from that part of the world, and it's a wonderful place. In terms of the organization, I would say these are probably one of the most well prepared congresses that we've had. I mean, immediately when they were awarded the hosting, they actually started the preparation immediately, and we have had a lot of communication with them along the way. We've also been over there to go through all the facilities and the program for the week that's coming up. So I'm expecting something, really grand, very well prepared, and I know that they are a fantastic host, and they are looking really forward to welcoming all of the European badminton family this week.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an amazing event. Really looking forward to it. Brian, thanks for your time. Safe travels and fruitful meetings.
Thank you so much.
And if you want to follow the Congress, make sure to keep up to date with our channels, because we will have a good coverage from Baku, Azerbaijan, and